in 4 days, she is leaving for school. I know. I'm starting to think we've been preparing for all the wrong things. All that stuff in the living room, it's getting packed up, and I just don't think we've been preparing correctly.
What do you mean?
I don't know, we've spent months preparing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But what if we should have been preparing for her, not about to leave, but about what happens when she leaves and we're left here? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess that love, it doesn't stay home. We're going to have to figure out our love here on...
We'll fill the void.
We will. All right. Well, we're Jed and Phil, and we are second chapter love. Well, now it's the last stuff. I mean, everybody wants to see her, including us. And last minute errands. We had a dorm malfunction yesterday that we fixed, and now things will get shipped to the school. How about that for cool? Right? That was definitely not an option.
What a different world. What a different world.
We could spend an entire video talking about
time changes.
just the changes.
1984, getting the 2x4s and 2x12s and lag bolts to be able to make a loft in a dorm room, and having a buddy put it in the back of his pickup truck, and I had to sit like in the middle of the truck for 4 hours.
Oh my God. Yeah, my roommate reminded me yesterday about my Laura Ashley comforter, which I adored and would give anything for again.
But here's the thing that we're getting a little off topic. For me, the big thing is everybody wanting to see her, and we want to see her, and we're not, because we're respectful
right, just
of
kind
that.
of competing forces.
Yeah, competing with the time. But this is kind of like a little precursor of times to come.
It is, and this calendar's moving so fast. And
did you know that it's already August?
I can't stop. I think everybody on this watching this is like, what happened to August?
Yeah.
But yeah, here we are. You can drop down in the comments how quickly you thought summer went. But you're right. It is a precursor of what's to come. I mean, there's no question. And I think it just kind of harkens back to, those thoughts again. Have we taught her enough? We talked about that in episode 2. We prepared her. We're ready. And talking about all those things, and then you're thinking about everything and the vacations we took. Did we do enough? All of that just comes rolling back, and it's hard, and it's not about a checklist anymore. It's purely about emotion.
So she's going away to become a school teacher, and that's what her thing is, education. And I saw her the other day with her niece, and I thought, you know what a fit.
Mm-hmm.
What a fit. So you did it. You know what I mean?
Well,
you prepared her.
Yeah.
I've said to your ex-husband even, I'm like, boy, I'm really impressed at how you guys have co-parented and have raised such wonderful kids. And he always says the same thing. It wasn't me.
Oh.
So you've done a good job.
We've
Be
done
proud.
a good job. Yeah.
Be proud. So you could think that you're preparing, and there's all these things. You've covered pretty much every contingency, except for the aliens coming down and taking over the campus.
It is possible, I guess. It is possible. I don't know. Yeah, I guess maybe the most important things that she's taking with her just are not on a checklist.
No.
Right? Like they cannot be on a checklist.
No.
And that is what it is.
And what she's taking with you, like I said, is you. She's going to hear your
okay.
voice every day.
Poor child.
You know that thing of make wise decisions, make wise decisions?
Yeah.
When you're not there to say them, it doesn't mean that they're not in her head.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Very good point. Yeah. Well, how do we parents prepare to stay?
Yeah, things are going to change.
They are going to change.
You know what's going to be really weird?
Tell me.
Not waiting for her to go off to school to start breakfast, or it's
that morning routine.
Yes, or hearing the alarm go off for the 4th and 5th time and wondering, is she up? Is she up? Is she up?
Or getting text from her sweet friend, is she up yet? That one I'm going to miss terribly. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, sure. So how do you stay? What happens? What does it? For me, the first time around, it was devastating, and it was devastating on a lot of different levels because it was immense loneliness. My eldest was in an apartment, the middle one was at college, the young one went off to college, and there I was all by myself.
Like literally by yourself.
And but that was hard, and caused for a lot of introspection of God, did I do that right?
Yeah.
And I just recently had a discussion with my youngest child and said, you went to school, 3 days after your mother's funeral. I don't think I did a very good job putting you off. And she said something very poignant to me. She said, you did the best that you could. And, you know, when I look at all that you have done, and your ex-husband and her family, you know, your side of the family and the little stuff that I've added, you know, we do the best that we can,
right.
you know,
right.
And they see all of it, and she's gonna carry that with her, and one day that she'll come back and say, well, how did you guys do that? You know?
I know.
And what's important that we got to remember is that part's done now.
It is. And I think it's important too that we do not make our emotions her responsibility.
Amen.
Right? So a
lot of parents do that.
Guaranteed tears that I know I'll have on next week, Friday. Maybe she'll have them too. I'm not sure. I don't know how this is all going to go down. And maybe I can stay stronger and then get in the car and collapse. I don't know. But I cannot let, especially this week and probably the week after, the kind of those bookend weeks of the drop off, I cannot let my emotions be her responsibility. She's not causing me to cry, right? Like,
but I think if you don't cry, she's going to call the ER on you.
She might.
I think it's expected.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I think for all of us and all of you watching, when you think about the emotions that you have, you know, at this stage in your life, is that, you know, those emotions are created because of what's going on around us. Yes, but it's not their fault. Like, it's not the fault of the child because they're leaving to go do the things we want them to do, right? This is the path we were hopeful for many of them that they're taking. They're finding a path in college. They're finding a path in a job, in a trade school. They're doing something for themselves to make a better self.
That's why you did it.
That's why we did it. Exactly. Yeah. So we cannot let it feel like, oh, you know, you've done this to me because you've left and now I'm all alone at home, hysterical, stuck with somebody else.
Yeah, I think parents can do that. I'm sorry. I think that parents can do that, you know?
I know. I said that I'd be stuck with someone else.
That might hurt a little bit.
I just wanted to make sure we clarified that.
I didn't catch it. Did you catch it? Let me know. Comment below. Hey, real wise there, Phil.
Poor Phil. Anyway.
No, I think that it probably would be easy for a parent to put that grief on a kid. You know, I mean, I have friends that usually they're, you know, old immigrant Italian parents, and I can't believe you do this to me. How you go do this? You go all the way away. I spent all my life raising you. You know? But I mean, I could see how it could happen, and I know I didn't do it, and I know you won't.
No, I know.
But I do think that it's okay, Jen, to let her know
no,
that
100%.
you're upset, that you're sad that she's gone. And she'll be calling and talking and texting and everything.
All the things, I know. And then we stay curious, right? Let's stay curious about what's in front of us.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of an exciting thing. Like, let us know if you're a little bit excited for what comes next. And because maybe you don't know. And maybe you can find some joy in that curiosity.
Sure. You know, I
think I have some.
We have a short time together. We've been together about 5 or 6 years now. So not a long time. A lot of you guys out there are, you know, you've been doing this your whole lives together. And I, even just after these 6 years, I'm like looking forward to rediscovering us.
Yeah, agreed. And I don't think we're not replacing parenting, right? Like we find this curiosity, we find these great things that we enjoy doing together. We're not replacing parenting. We all know we continue to parent. We just find some new things for us to do.
There you go. I like it.
I like it too.
I think you should take up a new hobby.
Okay.
I think laundry should be your new thing.
Oh, God.
That's a little nasty.
That was not
I don't
nice.
mean that.
Well, it gets back for me telling me.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay.
So do you remember when the oldest boy went off and that first sense of that first like Friday, or, you know, we still could track him, you know, like where is he? And that feeling of, well, he's on his own now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we don't control the schedule. We don't even know what it is. We don't really know what's going on, and no one's there to ask like 47 times, like, hey, what's up today? Hey, what are you doing for dinner? Hey, what's going on? And really, that's a good thing.
Yeah, very good thing. It's good for her.
It is. It is. And we're still mom, and you're still dad, and we're still all of the things that this is home. Home is still home, and that's important. I think the relationship changes, but the love doesn't. No matter what.
No, you're still, and that's a good root for her, right? Yeah. That will help when the tough times come, and they're going to come.
Yeah.
Because that alarm's going to go off, and she's not going to have somebody coming to wake her up. And it's maybe that's just a little thing. There's lots of things that are going to happen where it's
Sure.
like, oh my God, it's this ginormous sense of freedom. I remember it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
It's
lifetime
a wild
ago.
change.
But I remember that freedom that first week away, and this is like Disney World. This is wonderful. It's the greatest thing ever.
I know.
And then the second class comes, and did you read the 13 chapters?
No,
Huh?
what are you talking about?
Yeah, and I know professors do that too. Or you'll have, you miss a class, and you're like, nobody called. No
one
no
cares.
Parent, no.
But they care.
And then the next one
And
you
you'll
go
see
to,
it in your grade, yeah.
as you can tell, I was such a great student.
It's all good. But
Maybe
yeah,
not.
I think that's it. The love doesn't change.
No,
matter
it doesn't. And I think it's going to grow.
Yeah.
It sure has with the boy.
Yeah.
What a
Sure.
difference.
Yeah.
The relationship I have with that kid is night and day today as it
Mm-hmm.
was. Of course, again, I'm the new guy
Yeah.
in the family. So,
True.
yeah. Here we go.
Here we go.
The next
I
time
know.
we talk, the next time we talk to you guys, it will have happened.
Yeah.
And it will be done. And we'll be able to hopefully give you some thoughts and reflections on what worked for us, and to see if it helps you. And if you've taken anything from us, please let us know. Or if you want anything, let us know. Or if you've been through this and you're looking at this laughing at us, please tell us. Give us a comment if you would below, or
Yeah. I think we're standing on something that's coming in front of us, the beginning of some new chapters.
Yeah.
Right? With all the chapters behind us and some new chapters ahead.
I remember.
Kind of exciting.
I remember as a kid, I read this real New Age book back in the late 70s. I think it was called The Prophet. And in the in the book, it said, and there was something that's always stuck with me, that when, a ship leaves the city, there's always sadness, and the people they're waving goodbye is, because, of course, back in the olden days, when somebody left, there's no mail or anything. So they would wave goodbye to them. There was so much sadness of what was left behind.
Yeah.
But in the same respect, on another distant shore, there's a group of people that are looking forward to seeing that ship. And that ship's going to sail into port, and there's going to be rejoicing. And that's going to happen for us.
Yeah.
She's going to go, and it's going to be sad when we leave. She's going to have the joy of the new shores, of the new school, and the new life. And then she's going to, from time to time, set that aside and come visit us.
Which will be fun.
And I know that she's going to be calling a lot.
I hope so.
Yes, I know so.
All right, homework this week.
Yes, before you guys leave, before the kid leaves, give them, think of one thing that you gave them that doesn't fit in a box.
Ooh. What can they take with them that doesn't fit in a box? I don't know. Part of it is, what did you have yours?
Water.
Water. Oh my God. I
Box
think,
of water leaks.
Yeah.
No, I think, there's a million different things I'd love to give her, but hopefully we've already done it. We'll
I know.
See,
I know. I think that we're always here.
That's
we say that all the time, to call if there's a,
Any
she's gonna have to
place,
solve
anytime, anywhere.
90% of the problems, but the big problems, we're here, or find your person. Find a person on campus. I do think another thing, and this isn't quite as this is a little more practical, befriend a professor. Find a professor that you can lean on, that might be a good academic help for you, or even a social emotional help. I think teachers are very different than they are when I went to college. So I'm assuming that they all have those skills and training, and would be a good thing for the kids to lean on.
That's a good one. My doesn't fit in a box is going to be my phone number. If you need it, call me.
Yeah. I think that's
she'll
good.
probably never call me, but she'll always call you. But nonetheless, I will always do whatever it takes to support her and to be there for her. And here's something I'm going to give her. Here's a gift here's the one thing that I can give her that no one else can give her. I'm going to take care of her mom.
Ah, that's a good one. Oh, you're going to make me cry. See? Yeah, I'm going to be a mess on Friday. Let's just not be ridiculous. All right, well, 5 weeks ago, we started this together with you. And here it comes.
Yeah.
So, again, we'll touch base with you next Sunday. It will be over. For many of you, it will be over. Couples probably still have time to go. And for those of you without a child headed off at this time, but you remember this moment, or you're in this season of being an empty nester, let's get curious together, okay? So we're going to do this as we move on with a new series after this week. And
kind
We're excited.
kind of a short video today because, as you can imagine, we've got a lot on our plates, and we're gonna get through it, and we'll always be together.
And from Second Chapter Love, I'm Jen.
I'm Phil.